So American Sniper is directed by Clint Eastwood and stars Bradley Cooper and Sienna Miller. Both of them, I think, do a great job in this movie, and I think that Sienna Miller was the better actor out of the two. She really did a good job of portraying the role of a wife who's slowly losing her husband to the war, but Cooper really surprised me. I always viewed him as a comedic actor and never really took him seriously, but this movie totally changed my mind on that. He really embraced his role and totally transformed himself and captured the essence of a U.S. Navy SEAL. Now, if you don't know what this movie is about, it follows the story of Chris Kyle, who served 4 tours as a U.S. Navy SEAL and was known as the most lethal sniper in American history. He had over, I think, 160 confirmed kills by the end of his 4 tours, and in this movie you get to see kind of the before, during, and after of each tour, and my favorite parts of the movie were the after of the tour. You really got to see how the war was changing him and how he was slowly losing himself, and I found that really interesting. Now, because that's my favorite part of this movie, it's also my biggest downfall with it, because in a movie titled American Sniper, and the way the trailers portrayed it, I thought it was going to be more of an action movie. That was my mindset going in, and not that I am a huge action guy. I like action, but I really like characters as well, and this movie does a good job with its characters. But I wasn't really invested in the war scenes. I thought they were going to be really intense, and they were intense, but not to the level where I was on the edge of my seats just waiting to know what was going to happen. They were kind of predictable, and that's not really a good thing. But don't get me wrong, I did enjoy this movie. I thought it's a good movie, but I just thought going into it that there were going to be more scenes where I just was shaking with curiosity because I wanted to know what was going to happen and how it was going to happen. Well, because I think this movie had good acting in it, and because I thought that the action scenes were filmed good, they just didn't capture the emotional essence that I wanted them to. I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 11. I think you should definitely check it out if you get the time. Try to see it in the theater because the experience is going to be totally different if you see it in the theater as opposed to on your television. But see it regardless. If you can't see it in the theater, make sure you rent it as soon as possible when it comes out. But don't go into it expecting a huge action flick and expecting it to be the movie of the year, because it's not. And I'm the Casual Movie Guy. If you want to hear more from me, hit that subscribe button, and I'm out.